They take it very seriously here in the village. They've been talking about it for about a year, about what best filtration thing is best for everybody. And so, you know, the village has thought about it, and so it'd be interesting to see how it all works.
So this is the family.
Hello. Hi, nice to see you.
This is Pak Sumarno and Ibu Wania Sri.
Is this the little boy who's ill?
Yeah. This is her youngest son.
Yeah, and so he's suffering a little bit probably because of the water that they're drinking.
Every day, 5,000 children die around the world because of illnesses connected with lack of clean water and lack of sanitation. So it is a big problem that we really need to sort out. And this is just one step in this village here. We're bringing clean water.
So this hopefully will make a big change for them.
Yeah.
And then he won't get so ill anymore. I helped build a low-cost filtration system made with cheap, easy obtainable materials. Once the villagers have made one, they could make as many as they need. It's the most physical UNICEF project I've ever done. I'm sweating like a pig, and you haven't even broken sweat yet. I'm just washing the stones now, so you have big stones, medium stones, and then the sand. There's a layer of sand, and then there's pebbles, and then there's rocks, and it filters through that. So it's kind of a natural filtering process, really. So you've got the stones and the gravel, and now we're going to put this next filter on here, and we're going to put the sand in here now. Don't let me fall! And this is the old pump which brings up the water from the well that goes into, into that tank which we saw. But this is the new one, and this one is going to pump the water up and then put it into all the 6 big drums. This is the first phase of the filtration system that eventually means safe drinking water for the family.
The more convenient it is, the more they will use it, and the more it will affect their health.
Well, you can't get much more convenient than this. This is their back door, and this is the tap, so it's going to be pretty easy. From this morning, you have this, which they have to deal with every day and do their washing, and that's why they have to boil it so much to drink it, to this today, after the whole community's gotten together to get this thing built, and we now have, look at that, clear water. And it started off like that. And now what it did, tell me if that is just not fantastic. For all my hard work, I was given a lift to my next overnight. From Sandana, I travelled south to make my way back up the coast. On the way, I headed up into the mountains to experience a very different way of life in a traditional village with a culture that goes way back before even history. Hello. I slept really well last night, actually. It was quite a firm bed. I think they've knitted off some ferry. Anyway, but look at this. Last night it was all quite eerie when we came, because there was all these weird roofs and all sorts of stuff. And such a shock when I came out. Look at this. How gorgeous is that? This is where the Torojans, or Highlanders, live. And these are Tonkonen, traditional ancestral family homes. According to myth, the first one was built in heaven. These people believe in the spiritual side of nature, and animals hold a special role for them. Over the years, Dutch missionaries converted most of them to Catholicism. But their ancient animistic rituals still play an important role in their lives. Believe it or not, they prepare meals for pigs here, apparently. I mean, in the morning they'll chop up all the vegetables, they'll boil it all up, and then they'll feed their pigs. I don't know if she's preparing the meal for the piggies or not. But it is. But buffalo are really important here. You know, sometimes what they do apparently here is they get the buffalo and they'll clean it every day and they'll massage it and they'll go up into the mountains, get the best grass for them and give it to them and stuff. And then they're sold in these funeral processions here. Funerals are huge in this area. Sometimes they won't even send their kids to school because they want to save money for the funerals. I just want to be cremated. So anyway, by the way, this is Luther.
Yeah, hello.
And he's our guide for the next couple of days over this area.
Thank you.
In this area, women own everything. Is that true?
Yeah, yes.
So men kind of work the gardens.
Yeah, the men actually they do something like to take some grass for buffalo. Like that man over there. Yeah, he is cutting the grass now.
And you were telling me that some people save their money all their lives just to have a big funeral.
Many families spend their money just for the buffalo, and then actually the buffalo they will use it to make a ceremony. So the ceremony is more important in their life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they hold their animals in real high regard and they look after them incredibly well. Poor little fella. I didn't realize he didn't have any front teeth. I try. Come on. Get it inside you. I know, just gotta... I thought he was going to munch my hand off. You could easily get your finger chomped off. That thing just is an eating machine, you know? Oh, a nice bit of bacon and eggs. Ooh, that'd be good now. Things you miss. Ooh, yum. But they're not sentimental about their beloved animals here. After pampered lives, these pigs will end up in the biggest event of a Torajan's life, their funeral. Because they believe that death is not a sudden event, but a gradual journey towards the afterlife. Apparently, the soul lingers around the village until the funeral ceremony is completed. And there's one taking place today. The funeral is for your grandmother, is that right?
Yeah.
And so we're going to give some little presents, some cigarettes?
Yeah, take it out, take it out.
Take it out? Okay. Well, you take it out?
Yeah, all.
Jesus. Look at them all. About 1,000 people will come and go today from, I mean, it's 10:30 now, between 10 and 3 o'clock. Yeah. I'm trying to understand why, even if they don't know the person, they come. Why do they come?
If I come with many people, it means I am very special man from the village.
So basically what you're saying is that somebody knows someone here in a village, and so they'll go, but then lots of people in the village will go with them, so to show support and show, so the more people who come to the funeral, it's a better funeral, and it's good for everybody. I see. Okay. And is this something which is just local to this area?
This kind of culture is not happening in the other place.
It only happens in this area?
Yeah, only happens in this area.
So basically what's happening now is they come in and they spray on the thing to say who is it from, and if someone brings one pig, then they sometimes wait for another family to bring another pig, so they'll slaughter one and keep one, and they share the meat and stuff like that. Or some people will bring 3 or 4 pigs and they'll slaughter 1 or 2 pigs and keep 1 or 2 pigs, so they don't kill everything. You've got to have a strong stomach, I think, to do this, you know. This ritual slaughter of animals isn't the only thing I find difficult to get a grip on.